up, YouTube? Alright, so I am gonna make, this isn't a drum video, this is just, I guess, a rant in a way. I'm just gonna make a little rant video about a band that has been a really popular band in the scene that has been really pissing me off like the last year and a half. And I'm just gonna flat out, I mean, this video may sound pretty rough at times, I'm being kind of a dick, but this has just been bothering way too much. And the band I'm gonna talk about, let's see, if any of you guys could guess, you'll probably be able to, I don't know, well, no, you probably won't be able to guess. Anyways, the band I'm talking about is Suicide Silence. Yes, Suicide Silence, according to fucking Revolver and Metal Hammer, they're the next fucking Slayer, the next Cannibal Corpse. They're the next big thing for extreme metal, which is a bunch of bullshit. That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. If anyone thinks that Suicide Silence will ever come close to anything like Suffocation or Slayer or Cannibal Corpse or Pantera, they are sorely mistaken. So I'm just going to talk about why Suicide Silence is a terrible fucking band. So let's see, where to start? I guess I'll start with everybody's favorite part of the band, at least all their little fucking fag boy sceney kids who seem to love Suicide Silence. The first thing they ever talk about is Mitch Luker and how Mitch Luker is the best metal vocalist ever. I'll guess I just say this. For all of you who think Mitch Luker is the best metal vocalist ever, you're highly mistaken. In fact, you're just... I don't know, okay, I'll just say you're borderline retarded if you think he's compares to any good metal vocalist. So let's talk about him. Mitch Luker. He does a lot of he has a pretty decent variety in his screams. He does some highs. He does some lows. He's got good mid-range. He does some weird sounds and stuff. But let's just go through. So his high vocals, they're alright, but honestly, it's you can tell when you listen to their CDs, they layer his vocal tracks so many times, and they Pro Tool it so much, and you can tell they use pitch shifters on his voice. And you can just tell they pretty much make his voice in the studio. They made his voice. His voice, his highs, yeah, he does them pretty decent live, but his lows and everything else he does, they are fucking completely produced, over the top, terrible fucking vocals. He has literally, he is not a good vocalist whatsoever. I mean, he's a decent frontman, but I don't know. Yeah, so their vocalists, first of all, their vocals really aren't that good. So I'll just start that off first, because everybody, let's see what oh god, I'm already at 3 minutes, fuck. I want to make this video short, but it's so hard. Their guitarist tunes so low to the point where the notes don't sound like anything. Every single note on their guitar is low, and it literally doesn't sound everything, and all their riffs are all chugga-chugga riffs. All their riffs are basically breakdown riffs, and in the verses, the breakdown riffs are sped up, and then in the breakdowns, they're the same riffs, but they're basically played halftime. So you listen to freaking Unanswered, that's the name of the song. I couldn't remember the name of the song, but that song, Unanswered, how does it go? It's it's literally 4 notes just chugged. And then in the freaking breakdown part, after the verse, it's even in their breakdowns, breakdowns, I'll admit, they're overused, but you can write good breakdowns. There's bands that write good breakdowns. Despised Icon, dude, has fucking kick-ass breakdowns. Their breakdowns make you want to fuck shit up, and they're interesting, they have, crazy kick patterns, and, they just shred. But, yeah, Suicide Silence breakdowns are literally, 3 notes. and it's just like chugga chugga all over again. Like their guitarists like don't write any riffs that are like there's, if you listen to No Time to Bleed all the way through, there's not one song in that CD where you'll like remember like a specific riff or like part. Like it all literally just blends together and sounds like fucking nothing. Like there's no like good riffs on it whatsoever. Their bass player, you can't even hear their fucking bass player, so I'm not even gonna waste time talking about him. So I'll go to Alex Lopez, the drummer. Maybe he'd be a good drummer if he wasn't in metal, but as far as like metal goes, dude, he is nothing special, like whatsoever. I mean, yeah, he can play blast beats, but like honestly, dude, the fucking dude, like he has no creativity, like in anything. Like none of his like drum fills or licks have any creativity. He uses all the stereotypical like fills and like beats, like 16th note double bass and like, you know, basically hammer blasts, and he uses like quads, and he just plays flams with like double kicks underneath it. He doesn't do anything creative whatsoever. At 6 minutes already, fuck. What else? So yeah, I went through the vocals, guitar, bass, drums. I'll go through the other thing that bothers me about them. The fucking people who like Suicide Silence are the biggest fucking dipshits ever. They think Suicide Silence, like, it's like, Suicide Silence for them is like, it's like these 15 and like 16-year-old kids that like have never really heard anything really that heavy before, and they hear Suicide Silence and they think it's like the heaviest, most crazy shit ever, and before looking into like any other fucking like bands, like metal bands, they think like Suicide Silence is like the end-all, be-all of like metal. Like they think like all Suicide Silence fans think Suicide Silence is the best band ever, which they are not. And all the kids, it's like I've seen so many kids, like all these fucking like Hot Topic kids that are like, oh, I love metal, oh, Suicide Silence is so badass, they're so heavy, oh my gosh. It's like, okay, first of all, you only think that because you haven't heard any other like actual heavy like bands. Like they don't know about anything. Like that's the only shit that like they have any idea about. They know about Suicide Silence. It's like, alright, if you ask like any like diehard like Suicide Silence fan in fucking like high school, they're like, oh yeah, they're best band ever, them and Slipknot. It's like, okay, yeah, Suicide Silence. See, the people that love Suicide Silence love like Slipknot. Suicide Silence is basically like the new, like, it's new metal. Like the new metal phase in the 90s, which I'll admit, like I used to love old Slipknot, I still do, but I fucking can't stand their new shit now. They've gotten like totally soft and like they suck now. Yeah, Suicide Silence is basically like the new metal, or like the new Slipknot. It's like the new popular thing to like. Which Suicide Silence, they're gonna fucking go away. They're gonna fade away. They're not gonna stick around for a long time. Like there's no way. There's no way Suicide Silence is gonna be around longer than for like a year. You know what I mean? Like Suicide Silence is nowhere near on the same level as like Black Dahlia Murder, or like a band like that. So it's like, you know, I don't even know. But I guess what I'll start off with, if there's any Suicide Silence fans out here like watching this video, here, I'll help you out a little bit, okay? Go off this YouTube video, go on your Internet Explorer, Mozilla, pull up a new tab, and go on grooveshark.com, okay? Grooveshark.com is like Pandora, but you can actually like search your own music and you can make your own playlist. So I'll give you an idea to make some bands you should look up to make a playlist on. Okay, first band. Let's start, since you guys like Suicide Silence apparently, so you guys all like deathcore. Let's start off with some good deathcore bands. Okay, first deathcore band. If you say you like deathcore and you don't like this band, you have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. Despised Icon. They just broke up. I'm really sad I never got to see them live. I actually had a chance to see them live right before Ills of Modern Man. Like, it was right when Ills of Modern Man came out, and for some reason I didn't make it. I couldn't go, which I was really bummed about. But yeah, Despised Icon. Look them up. Go look up any Despised Icon. Frickin' The Healing Process, Ills of Modern Man, Day of Mourning. Honestly, I'd say look up Day of Mourning. If you want to hear some brutal shit, some really talented, brutal shit, go listen to, like, go look up Day of Mourning, Despised Icon, and check out, like, the song Les Tempest Changin', which is a great song, or, like, Eulogy, Made of Glass, any song at the album. Oh, and MVP. You want to hear brutal shit? You want to hear, like, badass drumming? Listen to fucking MVP. That song, like, rapes the shit out of, like, any, like, currently, like, there is no, in my opinion, I think the best deathcore song I've ever heard is probably MVP by Despised Icon. So yeah, look up Despised Icon. They're really good. I wasn't really a big fan of Whitechapel, but I gave them a chance, and I checked out their new CD, A New Era of Corruption. Whitechapel's good. I have a lot more respect for them now. Whitechapel's legit, so go look them up. Look up, I mean, Somatic Defilement is okay. It's not like anything crazy special, but it's not bad either. But yeah, look up either like This Is Exile by Whitechapel or Era of Corruption. That's a good one too. All Shall Perish, another super popular deathcore band, which they've kind of gone on the wayside right now. But look up Price of Existence by All Shall Perish is fucking really good. Old School Job for a Cowboy. I mean, New School Job for a Cowboy is good too. It's a lot more death metal. But if you want to hear deathcore, go look up the Doom EP and 2 Minute Machine. Everybody's heard that song. Fuck, I don't even know what other deathcore bands. The Red Chord. Red Chord, another good deathcore band. Look at anything by them. Their newest CD, Fed Through the Teeth Machine, is really fucking good though. It's a little more death metal, less breakdowns. Yeah, Red Chord's really good. If you want to hear some more grindcore kind of stuff, look up Pig Destroyer. Pig Destroyer is one of my favorite metal bands. Fuck, I'm at 12 minutes already. Yeah, look up Pig Destroyer. Prowler in the Yard. It's honestly, I'd say Prowler in the Yard is a close second to like Scum, Napalm Death. Like, it's like on that level. Like, that's how good Prowler in the Yard is. Terrifier's good too. Rotten Sound, you want to hear some fucking brutal shit, listen to Rotten Sound. Like, Exit is a really good CD by them. Or Murder Works is another really good one. What other grindcore is there? Good grindcore. I don't even know. Obviously, death metal, Suffocation, Cannibal Corpse, Deicide, Morbid Angel, Black Dahlia, Arsis, In Flames, At the Gates, all that good stuff. Man, I can't really think of any other bands. But yeah, anyways, all you Suicide Silence fans, go look up those bands if you want to hear some real fucking metal. Alright, that's the end of my rant. It's almost at 14 minutes. Fuck. There's my crotch.